Going.
D.
Hello. I don't know why I did that because but hello. We're doing some Dungeons and Dragons today. Tales of Lost Soul Arc 1. Still in Arc 1. I'll be your DM today. I'm Demon. I'm joined by players. I have Nez.
Greetings.
I have Katron.
Yo, what's up?
And I
Don't know
have
why I did.
Chaos.
Yo!
And,
Oh, hail Demon's Supremacy.
and Sage wasn't feeling it today, so they're not joining. So they're doing something.
Did you say they're doing something else?
They're doing something else.
I thought you said they're doing someone else. I was like, what?
Oh.
Yo, hold up. We just started. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Why are you really misinterpreting me?
Because that's his job as a player.
My job is to make everything worse.
Jeez. Christ.
Where do you think I got it from?
Now, recap. So we did a paralogue. That was all smooth sailing. We arrived at Sam Hill. You went through. You killed some bandits. Went through a dungeon. Found a new temporary party member since your goals are aligning. And then you're leaving, heading over to Basaitmill. And you had to rescue some people. And then we had an entire spat about how did they lose? They had legendary equipment.
That wasn't the spat. The spat was if we just, wait and let them die, we don't need another weapon again.
That's what you think. But yes. And then we had a little campsite. Someone was having a lovely talk with something. I remember what.
Yeah, Cap. I remember.
And then we arrived at Basaitmill. Stopped at the inn, and that's where we finished. As you can
No,
see.
forget, I could see him having the conversation with the cat. I just couldn't hear what they were saying. So to me, it just looks like Katron's just gone insane.
He could have been replying with his thoughts. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. My perception wasn't good enough for that. So all I saw was him talking to a cat.
No,
Having
you
a
saw
one-way
me
conversation.
standing in front of a cat. You didn't hear anything else.
Yeah, I couldn't hear, but I could probably see a mouth moving.
You probably also saw the book get not pushed off the log.
Mm.
Yeah, that was no normal cat. It would have done that.
And no hesitation, because that's what cats do.
Exactly. They are evil.
Yes. What do you do?
Which one of us are you talking to?
Well, you've arrived. It looks like you've gotten off the car.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Yeah, well, in that case, I will ask the two people that came with us if they required any more assistance or if they can find their own way here. I remember asking that before, but let's just refresh that part of the memory real quick as well.
They would inform you that they would be able to make it to the town's garrison by themselves. But they may need your help in the future depending on how everything goes. As they are unsure about their next heading to be attacked.
Well, if you needed more help, I can say that I will gladly oblige you. I cannot speak for my current troop that I'm accompanying, though, however, and I'll sort of turn to everyone else.
I wave.
I mean, it's up to them if they want to do whatever they want.
In that case, they would then give you a slight bow as to show respect and thank you, and then
And
they
I will
would,
return their gesture.
and then they would take their leave, head over
I'll
to
do
the
a
rest.
reverse bow. I'll do a reverse bow back.
What's a reverse bow? Hold on.
Basically, I turn my back to them, then bend over backwards at the waist until my back's parallel to the ground, similar to a bow, but backwards.
I thought
I was-
a reverse bow would be something like you lean your back backwards, like Boa Hancock. It's like, ha!
Well, yeah, I do that, but
I
facing away
was-
from them first, so I face them with my head up. So I'm
I was gonna make a joke about bending over backwards, but you actually said it.
I did indeed.
What are you doing, bending over backwards for these people?
I am bowing the correct way.
Sure, the correct way.
Okay, so does anyone else in the party have immediate things they need to do in this town?
I need to find a worm.
There may be a
Well,
worm in this
You
town.
and your bloody worms.
Well, I don't think I can assist you with that,
Oh.
because otherwise I will be looking or attempting to find a branch of the Free Wind to at least hand in my second report.
I mean, that's
Fair
fair.
enough.
Yes.
I don't know if there's an adventurers guild here, whether or not you have to report in every step of the way.
We can ask around. There's a few buildings around here.
That, and I imagine that at least one of us would have quite an amount of things to sort of sell off if they wish.
I don't.
Yeah, didn't you sell off the majority of your stuff
Yeah,
in the last town?
I did. And I didn't get enough from this one encounter, so I don't have a lot.
Oh yeah, I suppose it technically was one encounter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go exploring.
Very well. Why is it
And to
going
keep
for?
him out of trouble, I will probably follow him.
Fair enough.
I'll go
Well,
slowly.
do we all wish to stick together, or do you want to have a meet-up point?
How about we meet back up at the market, right over here?
That sounds like a plan.
Alrighty then. Hey, get back here!
Already they're off having fun. Now, I suppose you'd want... well, actually, who would be going first? Because you've got two people going off, and then me by myself.
We can do you first, since you would have to probably do some
Roll an
investigation
investigation.
rolls.
Yeah, I was about to say an investigation check, probably, because I don't know this town. However, it is your call to what you wish for me to roll.
How are you going to investigate? May I ask?
Well, first things first, take a look at the buildings around. And then if I don't see anything immediately, I would then go up to what looks to be some of the guards and ask around.
Yes, where the fuck did you go?
Very well. In that case, I wouldn't really say that you would need to do a very hard investigation. Probably DC like 10 kind of thing. And you'd find like the meeting point for your group. But it would depend on your role, just depend on how long it would take you to get there. If you know what I mean.
Are you really just running all the way around the building?
I
Lost
have
him.
found. No, I have found you. You're inside the building.
Yes, like go to the door.
Well, then I will roll investigation as they are running all the way around.
That isn't a door, that's a window.
Yeah, I thought as much.
This is the door.
Yeah. So after having like a little look around, you wouldn't find any building particular to your group. But after asking the guards, you'd find out that the group, like the people that work with your group and like stay in this kind of town as like informant kind of people, they usually tend to just use the inn as a type of reconnaissance / operating point from, because most of the people in town are usually farmers. So there isn't really a point for them to set up an entire fully operational branch.
I mean, that sounds very reasonable. Would you be able to point me towards the inn?
The inn is right next to the carriage.
It's the building we're in.
I mean, well, I feel like with the a 10 on investigation, I succeeded one thing, but not the other things.
They would be able to point you in the direction. It would be more when you walk into the inn, it would just take you probably a moment to figure out the people who you need to talk to.
Okay, then I'll thank the guards for their time, and I will head over to where the inn. Actually,
Yes. And
I forget that I can. I forget that I can actually, move my character. So
I know. Inn's here.
yeah, I know the inn is there, but let's just say officially actually go up to the guards, so because I was asking them stuff and I was interacting with them.
Yes. On that point, I should
Which
Uh,
then
somewhere so I can show you what they.
you're trying to flashbang the people on that door, aren't you?
Of course they are. Would you expect anything else?
Oh, handsome.
Nice.
But yeah, that's like what the local soldiers / guards would look like within the kind of country kind of region.
Okay, so yeah, as stated, once they point the inn out to me, I'll thank them for their time, and I will start heading over to there, which will also give you time to sort of catch up with the other two players, and I'll like slowly start just ambling on down every now and then.
Yes. So on that topic, you guys have run around the building. They've noticed that you've run around the building, but you've finally made your way to the actual bar of the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not have to run the entire way around the building.
I only ran halfway and then I turned back.
What do you mean you turned back? I was
Yeah.
running after you and you were not there.
Yeah, that's because I turned back. You went down here. You went down here, right?
Yeah.
I went through here, out there, and then back up while you went back that way. I lost you here. I went in while you lost me here. And I just went back around.
Motherfucker.
I hello to the barmaid and say, "Hi, what do you have available? And pleasant day to you."
So the bar lady would come towards you and say, "We have wines, and mostly alcohol is made from like fruit type of drinks, and some imported ale."
Okay. What would you recommend for a not too alcoholic but more relaxing after a long journey?
Maybe
sort
a
of drink?
honey ale.
Okay, I'll have one of those, please.
It's 3 silver.
I pay 3 silver.
Remove 3 silver from your inventory, and you would have the honey ale. It's a ale, but it's more on the sweeter side with a flavor of honey than anything. It's smooth to
See.
go down.
I see
Okay.
Chaos is trying to pay in hydrates.
I take a sip and say, "Oh, this is good. Thank you. This is good recommendation."
All good. I hope you enjoy some. Thanks for being first. Okay,
Yes.
This is for when you mostly walk into the inn. Out
Yeah,
the
okay.
corner of your eye, yeah, you happen to catch glance of a very familiar creature.
Yeah, I kind of saw that, and it's like, huh. I wonder if that's related.
I wonder too.
Oh, of course not.
Okay. I'll probably like tap the table slightly, and it's like, what would you recommend for blind men as such as myself?
Oh, it depends. Do you say yourself a more refined gentleman?
Oh, what? I mean, you can have a look at my face, and also you can probably tell for yourself.
Well, we have a very expensive wine here.
Oh,
It's made within this very town using our grape.
Oh, local delicacy. Well, is that what you recommend, or you're just trying to sell it to me?
Well, as a recommendation from a local, I always say our alcohol. But then again, if you've come from a long journey, one with perilous adventure, maybe you want
And
something more calming.
I can probably go for a glass. How much would that run me?
For a calming drink, or the wine.
Let's see the price of both of them, then I can probably decide.
So the wine is a bit more on the expensive side, but you do pretty much get the bottle. It costs you about $1. While the calming drink, which we call the open sea, as it's a drink that looks almost like the waves of the sea crashing against the reefs, that will set you back more closer to 5 silver.
Well, considering that I won't be able to see the calming waves of a calming drink, I'll grab the bottle.
You take the bottle of wine.
Well, of course, I need to support the local creators.
Why, thank you. She hands you the bottle of wine plus a wine glass. She does inquire if you before you pay if you want to do like what most wine connoisseurs would do. They call the wine test, where you swirl, sniff, and taste.
Well, if it's by your recommendation, I don't believe I would need to do such a thing.
Very well. And she does ask if you want a hand pouring it, since technically are blind, as you can tell.
That would be lovely, thank you.
She would help you pour the wine, and she would hand the wine to your hand. When you take a sip of the wine, you'd probably wouldn't say it's the best wine you'd ever had in your life, but it has a nice aroma from the freshly crushed grapes.
Yes, the aroma is
Yes,
very palpable.
I wouldn't say it has a bitter taste. It's more along the kind of sweeter, like between sweeter and bitter kind of thing. It has like a nice smooth kind of texture.
Yeah, so it's like sweet like a gelatin, but very liquidy in a sense.
Yes, but it has like a fruity taste.
You know, liquid gelatin doesn't sound too appetizing.
But when you have it, it's good.
Again, it probably wouldn't be like the top tier in this world, but for a local treat, it's something that most people would.
I must say, this is the first time I tasted a wine with such uniqueness to it. Must say, it definitely stands up to being local.
We use the watermill of the town to help us crush the grapes.
That would explain the very flavorful water as well.
She would also ask if you like a juice or a water for your child.
Mushu, what are you thinking?
Mushu would actually tell you they've never had a juice before.
no, that's
Tell
criminal. We
me
need to get him a juice.
all of your flavors of juice that you have.
We
Yeah,
picked a lot.
We'll split in half. We'll split the
We
price.
have a lot of different types here, made from a very fruit that we grow in this village ourselves. We have a carrot juice, an apple juice, a very rare kind. I wouldn't. We try and make it taste like a mango kind of juice. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best. mangoes are hard, expensive to grow.
Okay.
Fun fact: mango juice isn't a liquid.
Mango juice is more of a viscous.
Like I
Mangoes are
said, we
delicious.
try.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would recommend that one. And then we have a cabbage.
Cabbage juice?
Do you
Okay.
have orange juice too?
A little bit, but not a lot.
We'll still get some of that too.
Okay. Anything else that you have?
She would then mention she has mixes. So you would have like apple and orange,
Okay.
cabbage and carrot.
Okay.
Don't give me that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear the entire list.
No, the thing that's going through my mind is like, so which one's the quenchiest?
Yeah, but I want to hear my options. I want to go through the entire list.
She would also
We need-
mention she can quickly make some as well, like a lemon juice.
We need
So
one
you
of
guys
every
don't really have a
type of
grape juice then?
A grape juice? No, our grape juice.
Oh, but that's the one I want.
I mean, grape juice is just pre-fermented wine.
Well, I
You
can
don't
do
know
it.
how
It
you're wrong.
won't take me long.
That we'll go with.
We'll need one of each.
I'll turn over to Mushu and it's like, so which one takes your fancy?
He would ponder for a moment, and he would reply as like a kind, sweet, kind, innocent child, saying, "Well, I've eaten almost rotten apples before. I would like to know how they would taste as it, I guess."
I turn to the bar lady and say, "We'll have one of each for him, please."
That's probably the correct response. And a like a proper apple. Like
Yeah, a real
an
apple too.
apple on the side.
Throw in a wine that has remove poison cast on it.
Because of how innocent it sounds, bar lady, she says she'll give you it all for one silver.
Deal.
Deal, yeah. We'll split it.
So
'Cause
what?
even to
5
me-
copper each?
Yes, because even to me, this is just horrible. Like, every kid should have juice.
Yeah, now you got to mix them all and take it with one singular sip.
No, that's what you do after you try them all individually first.
I know that's something that you do because I also have friends who does the exact same thing.
I tend to look at Mushu and say, "I hope you enjoy these. Every child should have the chance to enjoy their juice."
He would have the juice, like slowly. He would consume them all, saving the apple one for last.
Hmm. Does he smile happily?
Yeah, he's smiling happy. He's not too sure about the homemade magical
The artificial mango juice.
artificial mango or the cabbage juice.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, the artificial mango would be just pomegranate.
Yeah.
I mean, for the artificial mango juice, it'd just be like a bit of extra water or something mixed in to actually make it more of a fluid, which
Yeah.
isn't actually too bad, in all honesty.
yeah, well, Yushu's not entirely sure since he's never
But
had those
cabbage-
two things before.
I mean, what the hell is cabbage juice? Is it just like cabbage soup but cold?
You want to find out?
No, it sounds disgusting.
But he would then eat the apple, and you would see the biggest, like, happiest smile on his face. And as he would eat half the apple, he would then go and try the apple juice. And as he has that bitter apple juice to swallow down the apple, you just see him free. He looks towards both of you, and in his eyes, you could tell that he would be satisfied to move on.
I am
I-
not going to quote anything here.
I look at the bar lady and say, "May we please have a second apple?"
As in
Yeah,
apple or apple juice?
Both.
You think it
Oh.
tastes better or worse if you were to dip the apple into the apple juice?
2 copper. I don't know. I
Oh,
think
I
copper
give her
free?
the. I give her the 2 copper.
Okay.
I then give Mushu the apple and apple juice.
he looks upon you, not as if you're replacing Katron, but as if you're like an angel giving away heavenly gifts.
I
Yeah,
look at
we
Dangerous
missed the
precedent.
meme.
I look at Keitra and say, I know I'm chaotic, I know I'm crazy, I know people don't like me very much, but he's a kid. Kids should enjoy this stuff. Even
I
I
mean,
have.
you should get some for yourself because you look very much like one.
Like an apple?
Like a kid.
I said I wish, but I can't exactly eat or drink, so
At least give the illusion.
if I do end up drinking a liquid, it'll just
Yeah.
leak out.
You have a worm to feed. Get on it.
Yeah.
eats off my
Personalize that
flesh.
soil with some apple juice.
Nah, Tiger just needs some dirt and he'll be happy.
Anyway,
Do not
you-
plant if
you
they
guys-
have any.
you guys go and enjoy that. As I like take the bottle and also the glass and also just kind of like with my stick walking around, just making sure that I don't hit or run into stuff. Having my
I'll stay here at the counter with Mushu if he ever wants anything.
okay, and just make my way.
I call out to him as he
Oops,
walks
sorry.
away. I call out to Katron as he walks away. Don't do anything I would do.
Ah, that's a given. And also,
You
you
gave
go
a
and
kid
take a
food
seat
and
here.
water.
I see. Why this is happening, you would definitely arrive now and then.
No, but I was giving us plenty of time.
Don't forget
So
to
what kind? What?
forget to open the door.
I was gonna say, what type of door is it first before I open?
Oh, we're not going down that route, are we? We're not.
It's
stealing every door.
mahogany.
Oh, no, I'm just curious if it's like one of those little swingy bar doors, so I could like see over the top of it, or if it's like a full door, I'd have to open it to see through it.
It would be more like a full door, so it's more like safety.
it's-
So if they have to lock up, no one can break in.
So
Yeah, fair
is it
enough.
like made of spruce, made of oak? Come on, give
Man,
me
out
some.
your mum in a moment.
I mean, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go that specific. I'm not gonna reincarnate my other character here.
But yeah, it is a full door kind of situation.
Alright, so I double check to make sure it's the inn, then I'll open the door and I would walk through it.
You walk through. You would see your newly made compatriots. Additionally, as you walk in, and have a glance.
I would also shut the door behind me of like because of like oh I've just got the word for it.
Feng shui.
No, to I have forgotten the word for it, so never mind. But I'll just be polite and I'll shut the door behind me because I don't know. It feels wrong to leave a door open if I was the one to actually open it.
Fair enough. But
Yeah, that's true.
Then you
when-
realize
when-
it's on a hinge, so it closes automatically.
but yeah, you would have a look around, and over in this corner, these people over here, knowing that they are dressed as normal folk, you would notice that some of them have on their shoulder the symbol of your brigade.
And that would be exactly where I'm going. I'd sort of, if my companions would look at me, I'd sort of nod at them before continuing on. And go down to this path. Take a look to see what exactly is going on in the bar, because I wasn't exactly there when you was doing it.
You would see Mushu, so like literally thinking his God's favor.
And considering that there's someone else next to him, I'm like, that's a little odd, but Yous do you. And then I would then continue on to a group of people. Actually, I probably won't be out there, I'll be here. And I'd sort of cough and then wave to get their attention.
They would look over towards you.
If I would have the an emblem of some sort with the Free Wind Trading Company, I would sort of show it to them as well.
Yes, I believe your shield, and your shield definitely has it. I'm not sure if I gave you a trinket of the symbol, but you definitely have a trinket of the in your pocket at least.
Yeah, then I pull out the trinket itself.
They would glance at each other, then back at you, and signal for you to come and sit down.
Then I would take up the final chair. I would ask what it is that they're drinking if they want a refill.
Don't worry about that, mate. I'm just having a nice cold ale.
Well, that does sound like a pleasant time. This was the first town between the trip of where I was originally supposed to go and where I was coming from. And I'll sort of pull out the little journal. No, what was it? Not journal. I don't know why I'm forgetting these words. But the next part of my journal, I'll just call it that. And I'll say, do I need to hand this in to use, or should I just hold on to it until I get to like a capital?
Depend on the content, my friend. You see, scattered throughout the land, you have people like us, special department, the informant. If it's something important that the higher-ups have to know straight away, probably best to hand it in to any certified. And then another time when you reach the capital, or any big main base. But if it's something like just a report of your journey, you can probably just hand it in.
Well, no, there were things that happened which I myself deem of high importance, but that's not something I'd wish to talk about aloud. If you wish to read the report for yourself, then that's also fine with me. I can just hand it in at a later date.
I see. I can check it out.
And so I will hand over the little journal section that's labeled Traveling #1.
Good. They would shuffle their bodies so it'd be very hard to peer over like their shoulders. And the one that is pretty much impossible, the one stuck in the corner, would then fully read your report. As he would then look straight up to you and say, "We will report this immediately."
That's probably for the best, because if the importance of these people have even been understated to me, then this is a dire situation.
Yes. Did you make note of a high culture?
Not their name, but yeah, the second or the last paragraph there does mention that cultist had more of a motive than any other one, as well as a note revealing the thick red mist that came out of his body when he was slain. I wouldn't exactly have a name for the person, but it is there of noteworthiness.
Yes. They would recognize that as like one of us kind of symbols that happen, like a phenomenon that happened around a high cultist. So they would say that we will take a copy of this report and we will send it by our network, and we will get it sent to the very headquarters of the Free Winds. And then they would also state that it would probably be best to inform local militia and probably inform the people in charge of the region that are in the capital, Free Wind. Like the local soldier kind of group. And then when you get to the capital, they recommend going to the base for Free Winds and reporting it again there in case of any mishap with their information network.
Yes, it's always good to have backups at least sent out. Even if it seems redundant, if one gets messed with, at least they have a paper record of it.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other things that I have been asked to do, not necessarily a task, but I sort of have been with a group of adventurers, and they have asked if I wish to make a copy of my reports to them. In your opinions, should there be anything that I leave out, in a sense?
I will leave that to your judgment, sir. As I can't say for what the higher ups say, because for things like that could devastate, is like country or win or like do with like the operation of the three winds kind of thing. Probably keep that to yourself where you can. But if it's stuff that they have experienced, they are going to be cautious. They're going to be investigated themselves. So if it's to a point where they've already experienced it, it would probably be best for you to give them at least bare information. But if it's like top secret kind of stuff, or if you're unsure if you're okay to tell this information, check in with any like station and ask for their suggestion kind of thing. But in my opinion, if they've already experienced this, they already know it, it would probably be best to tell them so they can be cautious on who they tell, so they don't gain deadly enemies.
Yes, well, I've been assisting them, and this is the second group of cultists that we've both run into as a group in general.
With that, they would actually raise an eyebrow and make a comment under breath saying there might be a cultist magnet.
I mean, I've heard of weirder things, but I've been told to sort of keep an eye on them on the off chance the influence will spread to them.
Yes, especially if high cultists are getting involved. If a high cultist appears, I'll tell you this information, as they say with a honor. I'll leave it up to you to tell your new ally. But usually, when high cultists start to get involved, that means an apostle getting ready to do something big.
And I suppose we don't have any idea of what this is.
Usually don't until his day is on us.
Well, I'm gonna...
I can make a suggestion. You head to the capital and do some exploring around the country. You and your friends might be able to find out some more information and be able to stop these if you want to have some fun.
I mean, I'd do it less out of wanting fun and more so to keep people safe, but it's something I'd still prefer to do to stop them anyway.
Fair enough. But yes, I would probably suggest to head to the capital and find out what's happening. And maybe try and get these people that you're traveling with on your side. It will probably help you down the path.
I mean, that may be quite the tall order. And I sort of sigh.
I can only say good luck.
Well, I thank you for your consultation and your willingness to pass this message on. Now, I suppose I'll repeat my early question. Did you just want another top-up? Because I'm probably going to get a drink myself anyway.
To be honest, after reading this report, I think the alcohol is out of my body.
So does that mean you do want to top up then?
Do you know what? Probably not. I'd rather be sober so I can get this out as possible. But maybe the other gentlemen at this table would be more than willing.
And I'll sort of look at them.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm down for another round of alcohol.
And to the third person,
Sure, why not? You can give us some lovely stories of your adventures throughout the year.
very well. And I'll sort of take some steps over to the bar, and I'll flag down the It's not the owner, the barkeep. I'll just call him the barkeep. I don't know their name or anything.
I can show you. Fine. Why she's like that, but okay.
Wow.
So I can't show you her token unless I make her big
No.
because her token's been saved as this.
I mean, that's quite the glow up, sir.
Just so you're aware, that is what the chef looks like.
What a handsome guy.
And then you have the child, which
Oh, see, that's the one I see behind the counter.
no, that is Anna.
Down here in the
Who
corner.
is
Oh, well, I saw her behind the counter for a bit then, but
No, she was standing here.
here?
they're still behind the bar of me. They're not visible anymore. Ah. Well, in any case, I will ask if she knew what the table behind me was drinking, and then I will order 3 of that drink.
In that case, she would tell you that it would come to about 6 copper, not 6 copper, 6 silver. And they would should also give you their special discount because she knows who they are. They're in here every day.
Okay, I'll pull out 6 silver and I will hand it over.
Very well. Should then hand you 3 drinks, and should even ask, did you want a hand taking them over?
I can take my companions 2 over first, and I can come back for mine.
All good.
I'll pick up 2 of them, bring them to the table, and put them down in front of my gentleman, go back, pick up mine, go back to the table, and then raise it as a cheers to them.
They would cheer along with you. Also, the gentleman that had your report hand it back to you if they haven't yet. They would have their special copy, and they would be leaving in a moment to go off and do what they have to do.
Okay, well, I will give him either a bow or a salute, whatever's more customary. And I will, again, thank him for his time.
He would give you a slight bow, since informants don't like to salute, so they're not as easily spotted as military. And then he would take his leave.
Jump through the window.
Sure. Jump through a window. And yeah, he would go off and that's to do. And now,
Yeah, so
with that, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would just say at this point, when I'll share drinks with my fellows here, and I will regale them with a few of stories of my own, as you can turn to the other 2 people.
We will then come to Chaos and Mushu.
I look at Mushu as he enjoys his juice and apples. Then to look at the bar lady and say, is there any desserts you have for kids?
Desserts?
Yeah.
Ooh. Desserts are on the very expensive side. Since we don't
Asking the real questions.
usually have ways to like preserve them here. And some of the ingredients can be quite expensive.
Oh, that's fine. I think he deserves at least one.
Well, we do have a cake,
Oh, a cake.
but again, it uses sugar, so it is expensive.
Mm. Okay.
I mean, I think sugar would be the least expensive ingredient.
No, I'm pretty sure sugar is like expensive.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it would
would
be.
have thought the flour would be like harder to keep fresh, harder to transfer.
No, flour is actually pretty easy to come by.
Yeah, wheat is like 1 copper.
Yeah, to come by, but not to keep preserved.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's easy to just make more. So they
Yeah, but
make
need-
enough to use and then just make more later.
Can't find the exact price for sugar, but it would be about 5 gold.
5 gold for a cake.
Yes, and it's not a
Holy.
small slice.
Not a small slice. Okay.
So it's 5 gold for a slice of cake.
Oh. What kind of cake? What flavor?
They would only have like your
Average
sponge
chocolate.
type cake, and
Okay.
because they'd probably be making it on order because it's not something they'd probably keep. Instead of having a slice for 5, it'd be the whole cake for.
Okay, that's not
Okay.
too bad then.
If it was a shop in a city, it would probably only be a slice.
Yeah.
But then again, they are able to get the ingredients easier, so the prices aren't as high,
Mm.
depending on your region.
Yeah. I look at her and say, I'll have cake, please. Well, this little guy deserves some.
Vera, it will take us a bit to get some. Oh, we'll make her. We have to freshly cook it, you know?
I do. Thank you for this.
Okay. You'd write up a note, and she would go and hand it.
Look, before she goes up with the note, what time of day would it be?
I believe it would be getting closer to mid-ish day.
While she's gone off delivering the note, I call out, Ulrich, I'm getting Mushu a cake. That okay?
I put a thumbs up.
I mean, you've never had never had a child full of sugar. You're about to.
Yeah, this is his problem. I'm gonna be the uncle that spoils him rotten.
Yes, it
On the
will-
contrary,
also
you're
do
the
with problem.
current guardian. You're the one that has to deal with it.
Yes, it will take a few moments. So while that is being cooked, is there anything else? Otherwise, I will move over to Katron.
No, I think that'll be all for me. I just want to spoil Mushu.
Of course you do.
In that case, Katron, we come to you.
Yeah, I kind of go and sit at this table here.
So the man would still have his kind of back to you, but Nebula would look up and you would hear her voice. So you've come.
That's what she said.
I knew somebody was going to do it.
I know, right?
I've muted myself so I couldn't be thankful.
We've been expecting you.
It's nice to be known. Nice to be expected. So you want to tell me a bit more of what we discussed?
With that, the man would actually point to the seat beside him.
Oh, okay. We won't really want to get buddy. The game is paused. That cannot move.
When did it pause?
Good question.
It paused sometime when the barkeep went to hand the letter into the chef, and when she came back.
Jesus Christ, I must have just bumped it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'll go and sit up, put the bottle, my wine glass, and then take a seat. So then,
The gentleman
shall we
would
just-
immediately ask, "May I have a glass?"
Sure. I
You'd
don't have
be-
a second glass on me.
He would produce a wine glass out of almost thin air, and he would take a bit of your wine, do the wine test, and savor it. Alcohol.
I kind of like message to the cat in my with my head. It's like, so who's this guy?
This, well, this is the captain.
So you're just gonna give me his title? That's it?
Well, in ancient era times, his name was almost said as to be a taboo.
Right. Good to know.
Well, good to know this isn't the olden times.
But once you become more acquainted with our group, then you will learn the captain's name.
No, I'm still on the fence of actually joining this entire group thing.
If you join us, it is up to you. But it would probably be more of a benefit to you than not.
Hmm.
Especially now that you're being tough.
Yeah, I thought that was going to come around to one of these days. But then again, nothing new.
Well, you took out a high cultist.
Oh, those guys? That wasn't even the high cultist. Well, he may have had that title, but damn was he sloppy. And also very weak.
Of course. There is ranks. High cultist.
So what, he's like a high cultist amongst the high cultists, and then everybody else is like weaker than him?
No. He is more. The one that you took out was more of a scholar than a combat.
So what, there's like titles and classifications?
Pretty much.
God, why can't they just give them separate titles? It makes it so much more easier.
I don't know. I usually kill them before I can ask.
Hmm.
So then, what is it that you wish to know?
Why is the sky blue?
Reflection of the water, I know this.
Why is grass green?
It's genetic makeup. Anyway. So this cult, what's the like end goal?
What would any cult?
I mean, there's a few variations. One is to bring the one that inspired them to create the code to begin with into this world, destroy the world, take over the world, that type of thing.
They, the Senate, want to do all three of the things that you just stated.
Ah, so they're generalist, not.
Their end
Wow, they have
goal
zero ambition.
from, well, they've been around since ancient times, as long as I have.
And you still haven't been able to eradicate them? Oh, you've been lacking in your job.
Well, here's the thing. Some of them can slip out of a stream in time. I can't do that easy.
Shit, they have like time powers or something like that.
Somewhat. Sometimes they just rewrite the entire time stream.
And so what, you live forever, so then you can catch these guys when they pop out of the time stream.
In a sense, but not in a sense. I'm a neutral party.
Neutral party that apparently loves killing cultists.
If they get in my face, I bonk them. It's not my fault if they're weak.
Through that.
But there have been multiple forms. One was to destroy this world by bringing forth their god.
Demon supremacy.
One version of the cult was to bring the world back to original point, making their god the supreme. Another one, what was it? I can't remember. I can't remember. As he looks upon forgetfulness. I think
In other
the
words,
other
he
one
wants
just
money.
wanted to rule the world.
Sounds like the different leaders popping out of the time stream and just wanting different things. They're very unorganized.
Though that would be because of the apostle. Each apostle controls a faction, as far as I'm aware. I don't have much information about apostle. They always seem to elude.
Okay. Set up into factions ruled by which I cannot spell for shit. Apostles is a terrible name thing to spell. Saying it's the easy part. Hold on.
Isn't it like spelled like that? Well, the P and the S are around the wrong way, but those are the letters in it. Yeah.
Apostle. No, spell check is bringing it up as wrong.
Really? Because Google says correct. Yeah, but that was after I've swapped the P and the... Well, the 3 letters I apparently got in completely wrong spots, but...
Dumping him.
That's how it's actually spelled.
Oh, right.
I can get rid of my misspelling. I can correct it. I never made a mistake.
There we go. Oh. I was having trouble. Is apostle, not apostle, right? English language.
I know,
Fascinating
right?
thing.
I can't say the English language 100% of the time.
Because English isn't English. It's like 5 different languages in a lab coat.
I know, right? Anyway. What is your goal?
My goal.
Yes.
History mainly. I like learning things. Archaeology is, and the study of the past is kind of my thing.
So
I am
you
a
don't
scholar.
want to return to Captain?
Return to my world is like, I get there when I get there.
Very well.
But to be honest with you, trying to find stuff about a world that I have no knowledge of is fascinating for me.
Well, the world is split up to many parts. For example, you have the sea and the sky.
Oh yes, I have heard a bit about that.
The holy
Don't want to go there just yet.
sea of the desert.
Went through a desert once, it was not pleasant.
And then you have these islands scattered throughout the world. Big enough.
Now
to be
that
called
I
a
remember.
continent.
Now that I remember doing fondly.
But this world. But will keep changing. Lands will rise, some will. New era begin, and the old one will.
Hmm.
I think you plan this out. But anyway,
Hmm.
you've heard the dribbling of an old pool. Quite some.
I don't know, I kinda like our chat.
And I believe
I mean, if
we
this
will
one's going-
encounter each other.
Yeah. You're like an old book. Though may be around for ages, always get something new out of it.
Depends on how you.
It depends on how you read it.
Don't forget the genre.
Then tell me about peak fiction.
Hey, I know there's some technology scattered throughout this world that might interest you more than anything.
I know, I really want to get my hands on it.
What, the flying airship?
That particularly, yes.
Oh, that's only tip of the iceberg. You have the there is literally the sky. There is literally a giant city / port filled of metal. Earth. Just floats there.
Like a sky island.
Yes, but man-made.
So like a fortress city, but in the sky, huh?
Yes. Who knows? One day you might go. One day you might not.
Who knows?
How about we just get through 9?
Sorry, maybe I don't swing that way.
That's my suggestion. Have a good night's.
Eh.
You need how much sugar that kid's ingesting.
Well, I should better get back to the party.
Yes.
Unless Chaos does something stupid.
You
And I
should
wish
turn
you
around
good
and
luck.
just go on.
Oh, one last thing. Any warnings you want to impart on me before I leave?
Any warning?
Yeah, like, you know how when somebody normally turns away and it's like, oh, yes, and then one more thing. Don't go into the cave. There are giant spiders. That type of thing. I know the trope. I've read books.
How do you read?
Then maybe turn around and play out then.
Okay, Tron.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give you this. The next cave I was going to get you to go in.
Had spiders.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Predicted the future. Yes.
Wow. That's wow.
Oh god.
You know what? Just for that, as a reward, here you go,
Mushu's
Kaytron.
getting more cake.
And here you go, Jimmy.
Oh, thanks for the hydrate. He would
Thank you for
warn
the
you, be careful on how far deep you go down.
I pulled that out of my ass. I can't believe I predicted the future.
And secondly, be careful of the carrots.
Okay, fair enough. Quickly writing in the book that predicted the future.
I
Impressive.
can see everything.
Who wants to go next? And this is
I'll go next.
who go next? You gotten your cake.
Okay, I cut it up into 10 slices,
Hmm.
and then I separate 3 slices and give the other 7 to Mushu. And say, eat them one by one and slowly. Savor them. Other than that, enjoy yourself.
So how many slices are you giving him?
7. And I'm keeping 3. 1 for me, 1 for Valdon, and 1 for Ulrich.
But not even keeping any for Nash.
No.
Oh no.
Here comes the sugar crash.
So, since this is the first time ever that Mushu's having sugar, let alone cake, he takes
And juice.
one bite, and you just see his pupils expand, then contract.
Oh god, no.
I think that's my cue to leave.
But yes,
I suddenly regret having Chaos go first.
Too late.
he now has a sugar rush for a
I
total
then-
of 60 minutes, an hour.
Okay.
So what are the stats of a sugar rush?
You gain
So-
the plus 10 speed, but when it's over, you gain 2 exhaustion points.
I wasn't expecting it.
mean-
So he's gonna like vacuum up everything he eats. But pretty
Oh,
much
God.
everything you do is going to take half speed to do. But once the sugar rush has ended, until you have a long rest, everything you do takes double.
No,
I mean-
okay.
Considering that he's a child, I mean, where's the unpredictability effect in that?
Yeah, I kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
like
thinking
get
more like
over
wild
and then
magical
just
stuff.
see Mushu hoover up slices of cake. Like, what?
Mushu,
Chaos, what the
in a
fuck did you do?
sense, is a tamed child, so he is just not going to be able to sit still. So if you don't give him something to do, he is going to go crazy.
He will find
look-
something to do.
I look at Mushu as he vibrates in his seat, and I say, "Okay, Mushu, listen to your father, and he'll give you another piece of cake later." I then slide Ulrich his slice, and 2
First
slices,
off,
and say,
no
"Ulrich,
more cake for either of you as I take Chaos's slice.
rude." I
And then
say-
pick up my own.
I then look at Ulrich and say, "You can have both. You can have all 3 of those if you tickle your father."
No. I kind of turned to the girl behind the bar and like, hey, do you have like a coloring book or something?
We don't have much paper.
Do you have anything that can entertain a child who has just had sugar for the first time?
Why don't you go and pluck the right carrots that are going to be plucked today?
I speak up and say, I may be an adult, but I still have the heart of a child, and kids do not find that entertaining. We need to find something that actually catches attention for long periods of time.
On the mention of carrots and also to be warned of them, it's like, yeah, how about not?
Why not? Nothing bad. You just have to go and pluck carrot.
I look at Mushu and say, Mushu, if you behave like a well-behaved boy that you are, Ulrich will give you 2 apples.
That is something I can do. As I'm gonna go and walk over here, it's like, hey,
But
Chaos is no longer allowed to have cake. Here's your slice.
But if you go
I didn't
pluck the
have any.
carrots, I have to beat some.
What?
Pardon?
Exactly. I'd say I wasn't exactly expecting any cake, but thanks. I suppose have you done what you needed to do here?
Sure. Also, side note, Mushu has a sugar rush.
Well, I suppose someone's gonna have fun with that.
Yeah. Apparently, the best way to deal with it is for them to help out with harvesting carrots.
I mean, it's something to pass the time until it passes, I suppose.
Probably. However, I did receive a cryptic message of something about staying away from carrots.
Ah. I can't imagine what ill will carrots would have, but I'm sure warnings have their meanings.
That may be true.
Before you go and after these carrots, the inlay would like to ask if you would like to have rooms here tonight and store your courage.
Considering that Mushu is in no shape to travel, I think that will probably be for the best.
What do you mean? He's in perfect shape.
Shush you!
He's got all that energy.
feel like
Because
all
it
we'd need
seems
to
to
do
be her fault, she's willing to offer room for free silver.
I kind of like goes like, "Oh, you don't need to push yourself that hard." But I would definitely take it up, and I hand over one of the cakes and one of the slices is like, and also a tip.
Oh, thank you.
I
So,
then
how many rooms are we grabbing? So,
we'll need 3, 1 for each of us. You can share with Mushu.
yeah, I was thinking of that. So 3, 6, 9.
I mean, I can very well pay for my own room if that's going to be any type of issue.
Okay, fair enough. So...
If you
Yeah,
want, I
sort
could
of.
room with Mushu.
No,
No.
not after this.
We
I
don't
tend to
need
look
like the
Mushu-
perpetual energy machine happening.
I look at
here.
I tend to look at Mushu and say, "Do you want to room with me, Mushu?"
Oh god. It's happening.
You know what? Hey, Chaos, you're going to be paying for your own room.
Who says I need to pay for my room?
Well, while that's all happening, I'll sort of stand up from the table and I'll bid the 2 gentlemen I'm sitting with goodbye, take a step towards the counter, and I will pull out an extra 3 silver for the room and place that down as well.
Very well. So
I'm
your
gonna
rooms are
just
back here, just so you know.
okay. I'm just gonna go
Okay.
listen in to people as they talk. See if there's anything interesting happening.
It's just normal talk about how the harvest is going. There's a little bit of gossip about what Fred's wife did with Hubert last night.
Scandalous.
Wow. So nothing truly interesting.
Nothing truly.
Nothing to do with the carrot.
Oh,
Should I roll
they
perception
said
for
that they've put. You did actually overhear about someone saying, "I've put in the request with the Adventurers Guild to help with the carrots this year, but I don't think anyone's going to help."
Oh.
Oh wait, we get paid.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This is the daughter of the chef guy and the bar lady, right?
Yes.
Okay. I tend to look at her and say, "What's up with the carrots? Everyone's like being weird about them."
We're not allowed to tell outsiders until after the Harvest Festival.
Well, technically, I'm a dead person, so I'm not technically an outsider.
Sure, discreet, great.
She just looks at you at confusion.
I point at Tiger and say, "Would you tell him?"
She puts her like a cross with her fingers above her mouth.
I say, "How about for a slice of cake?"
I can have cake after dinner.
Fair, okay. Is there anything I can do to be able to get this information early?
Go to the Adventurers Guild and take the quest.
Would they actually tell me everything we need to know? Or would
I
we have to
don't
find
know,
out
that's
from
all
up?
I've been told to tell people by Mama.
Thank you. I then go back up to you guys and say quietly so no one else is here. Yeah, something's really gone weird with the Harvest Festival. Something's really, really weird.
Well, you've kind of already agreed to it.
I never actually said yes. That was all Ulrich.
I never agreed to it. I'm just wondering what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, but like...
Do you have
people
any
just-
other idea to help Mushu out of his sugar craze?
Alcohol?
No.
I'm also gonna have to agree with that. That's not happening.
Okay, I don't know then. We can knock him unconscious?
Okay, I
Uh,
want you to quickly go that over in your head again and also think if that's really a good idea.
Okay, yeah, you're right. How about play fetch? Pick up a stick, throw it, and have him chase it.
Why is he a dog?
Hey.
You don't want to go play with carrots?
We could pick up a carrot and play fetch with that.
So go have this carrot. Get paid for it.
Oh yeah, I do tell them that. Oh yeah, there's an actual thing in the Adventures Guild where they're paying you to pick carrots.
Hang on, we get paid to pick carrots.
Yes.
suppose if there's anything else going on with the carrots that you're worried about, that's probably the best place to ask about it.
Yeah, Anna, the bar lady and chef's daughter says that too. She's apparently been forbidden from saying anything else except go to the Adventurers Guild for it.
That does seem a little odd.
Yeah, even cake won't help.
Does cake ever help?
Not
I
after
tend
today.
to look at Mushu. I tend to look at Mushu, then back to him and say, "Absolutely." Anyway. I'm
So
gonna
what are your
go-
guys' 2 cents? Are we doing it or not?
I say
Wait.
we go, but merely pretend to harvest carrots and just simply keep an eye out for anything wrong.
And at the very least, we could at least inquire about it.
Yeah, but we'll have to do it so
Because-
quietly because no one was actually going to tell us otherwise.
I mean, unless we can find another way for Mushu to burn out energy, I don't think he's going to be sleeping, and that is going to be hell for whoever's in his room.
Yeah, Ulrich, why'd you let him have cake?
I hit him.
I literally called out to you saying, "I'm giving him cake, is that okay?" And you gave me a thumbs up.
He did.
conveniently leaving out, an entire cake.
I didn't say a slice of cake. I said a cake.
Most
Look at
people
that.
when they say a cake, they don't mean an entire cake in its entirety.
Well, that's not my problem now, is it?
Actually, you said most people. We're talking about chaos here.
Yeah, that's why I can't say all people. I have to say most people.
Like, honestly, this is just as much Ulrich's fault as it is mine.
I gave you too much trust.
But he looked at me with those sparkles in his eyes. Would you be able to say no to that?
Very easily.
Okay, then go up to him and say you will not give him cake. Look him in the eyes and say you will not give him cake.
I already said that.
Did he cry?
No.
Bit
Hmm,
hyper.
we'll just-
Yeah, I think
just have
he's
to wait
too
for him to
hyped
calm
up to
down.
even pay attention to what anyone's saying.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for him to calm down. Then you can say it to him. Is he climbing on the tables?
Absolutely.
Or is he going underneath them?
Why not both? He goes
Did he
through
just
the
climb
table.
up and jump off my body?
You're the cake giver, so I would not be surprised.
Hmm.
But we probably should get out of a crowded area unless we want mishaps to happen to people's foods or a drink.
That's probably a good call.
Outside we go.
I mean, I wish. If the game wasn't paused.
When did it went pause again?
After you moved him.
It's all
I-
bright outside.
Oh, I see why it paused.
Why?
So,
Is that
you know how we have to press space to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same button to pause and unpause.
Ah. I tend to look at Mushu, then point to the tree and say, Mushu, climb.
If he gets stuck up there, you're getting him down.
Yeah. So, question is now, are we doing the carrot thing or not?
Or do you have a better idea to, I guess, burn out the sugar coursing through Mushu?
Well, if we're gonna do this, we might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, so where's the Avengers Guild?
That's a good question. I'm guessing.
Let me find it. I can find it. Won't be too much.
Meow, he's gone.
And just like he's going like a fart in the wind.
Sure, he didn't have any sugar.
I found it.
He doesn't need to eat, remember?
I found it. It's this way.
I mean, as someone who's only been with you for less than a day, no, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, he's the type of guy that just doesn't like eating.
Well, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't eat it, and it just rests in my stomach and just does absolutely nothing. It just becomes uncomfortable after a while as it rots.
That's when you call it a cantrip. I mean, it exists. It's called poison spray.
Yeah, so
Fair enough.
go.
I don't know if there's supposed to be a solid wall there or not, but
It's glass.
Oh, handsome guy.
Why, hello there. How can I help you?
Hey, so we heard a thing about carrots.
Ah, are you here for a quest?
We want more information.
We need a bit more information, yes, and how much are we going to get paid for it?
Or platinum?
For carrots?
Wow, nobody
No
really wants
questions
this job.
asked.
And if
I feel
questions
like
are asked,
I feel like I have to ask questions just based on the payment alone.
does every question we ask take away 1 gold?
If you ask questions, you only get paid 15 silver.
No.
Okay,
And
so at that point,
I'm starting to feel like it's already not worth it then.
Yeah, at that point, Yorick's already gone in his mind, and it's like, okay, m- this is an incentive for people to join in and most likely be sacrifices.
I will tell you this. Every year we do this quest. No one died.
Question. This is not to do with the actual character situation, but the mission itself. If I encounter whatever it is you don't want me asking questions about, and the entire problem gets, if there is a problem and it ends up getting solved, would I still get paid, even if I don't actually ask questions and just accidentally stumble upon
Consider-
things?
Once you've completed the quest, you can ask every single question. If you don't take the quest, you're not registered for it, so you don't get paid.
Okay. I'll take the quest. Can I get paid up front?
No.
Oh.
You need to survive the experience.
I can do that. Might be too hard.
Well, if you're signing yourself up on the entire group.
I look at you guys and say, do you guys want to join in on this?
Considering that this was originally meant for Hyper over here.
So just me and Mushu? You guys can you two can wander off and do what you think? Do what you want?
Yeah, but
I'll
last time we left you and Mushu alone, Mushu became this hyperactive.
Yeah,
so
I don't think we need a round 2 quite so soon.
Nice, so you guys don't trust me?
No.
Would
I
you
tend to look-
trust you?
I tend to look at Mushu and say, hey Mushu, do you trust me?
They start shaking their head. It creates a slight draft.
Wow.
Wow, if that
That's,
keeps up.
this is
they're
the
gonna
thanks
breathe
I
fire.
get. This is the thanks I get.
Well,
I
thanks.
mean-
We're dealing with a problem. We're making a solution for your problem.
Well, you're the one who said okay.
Yes,
Well,
I wasn't expecting him to have 7 slices.
Well, to be fair, he started acting like this after just one bite of the first slice. He hasn't really changed it with the others.
And you let him keep going.
I told him one slice at a time, eat slowly, save them. He took one bite of the first slice and then inhaled the others before I could even blink. I didn't have a chance to stop him.
Oh boy.
It was all I could do to stop him from getting our 3 slices.
You're terrible. You're terrible
I-
example.
Well, I am a man-child at heart, so...
We also have another quest happening right now.
Okay, what is it?
It is to investigate shrine. Like,
Is this
I'll
also
do
going to
that
be
one.
no questions asked?
an
Yeah,
art question.
What's the pay for that? And can you take both, or can we only do one?
We can take both.
You can take both.
And what's the pay for the shrine investigation?
Because of what's happening, we hear unearthly noises, and things have been happening in towns. Happened. The pay for it is quite high, issued by the local barracks for 25 gold.
Okay, I'll sign myself up for both quests, please.
Now that's like for total pay. So keep in mind you have to split that money yourselves.
Yes,
so
that was
it's
going to
for
be my
individual.
question. Is that like individual pay or shared pay?
That is a reward for the quest.
Is the carrot one shared as well, or is that individual?
But only one
Well-
person signed up, so
Well, I feel like that's another question about that, so...
you can ask questions about that. You just can't. You just have to go and harvest carrots. Like, so simple.
Yeah, but when we're told no questions or else it goes down to 15.
I mean, they have to be like reasonable.
Yeah. They have to give you the legal requirement of it. which is like your pay and like things related to pay, the location of the quest.
Yeah.
For what you like, what you have to do to complete the quest, which is harvest
Yeah.
carrots.
Uh,
Or
The
deal with
time for
carrots,
it to
pretty much.
be set up, that type of thing.
So you pretty much the carrot quest, go and deal with the carrot.
So is that just go anytime, harvest carrots, leaves?
Preferably soon as possible.
Okay,
When
so
would-
like how much carrots do we need to harvest for a quest completion?
You and he will tell you. You will know once you complete the quest.
Okay, cryptic.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that could
scared.
be anywhere between a single carrot harvested and millions of carrots harvested. Is there like a realistic number of carrots? Is there like
Like a
is
basket.
it like a field? Is it multiple fields?
The max that you may have to harvest before.
May?
Yeah, may have to doesn't mean 4 is the max.
You won't have to deal with any more than 4.
Sounds so simple. But there's always a catch.
Oh, yeah.
Always is.
So,
In other
Well,
words,
for-
it's
For
a
our original,
platinum piece per carrot.
for our original purposes of taking it, I don't think pulling out 4 carrots is going to be enough to burn the sugar out of Mushu.
He said it. It will be. It will be. Don't worry about it.
so about this other quest about the shrine.
Investigate what's happening.
Anything that you can tell us about that?
There's a shrine just down the road from here, near the water's edge. A couple of weeks ago, it was struck by lightning. The tree that stands behind the shrine. Since then, people have been feeling uneasy at night, as if things are walking around town. And people that have gone and investigated, if they come back, they don't come back complete. And some haven't come back at all. That's all
Ooh.
the information that Garrison has.
Complete in what way?
They actually haven't told us that. I'm gathering, hoping it's them. They haven't actually told.
Yeah, if it's missing limbs, that can be dealt with, but if it's missing some part of your personality or emotions or even your soul, yeah, that's not going to end well.
If you
Yeah,
want to
I
find
feel
out
like-
more information, probably go over to the garrison. That's right, actually, next to the carrot quest.
Nice.
So,
Convenient. Why not take
yeah.
them both?
so we sign up both, do the carrot quest first, then talk to the garrison, then head on over to the water shrine.
Sure thing. I
Okay.
More
will come
efficient
with
that
you
way.
for the carrot.
Is there a reason you need to come with us?
It's so well. You're going to immediately give them over to. Well, I'm the owner of the carrot field, and I'm the client. And you verify your work's complete.
Yeah, I kind of like go over this. Like, wait a minute, isn't that like oh, what's it called? Using state of power for your own political gain, something like that.
I may be the client, but it has the seal of approval from the guild master himself.
Let me guess, the guildmaster is also you.
No, that's Sharon.
Bloody Sharon.
I know, right?
Righty then.
Karen sometimes, gonna be honest with you.
Right then, what about you? Go and turn over to Nez's character.
Well, it is more efficient if they're right next to each other to do it. I still don't think that 4 carrots is going to be enough to burn the sugar out of Mushu, but it'll keep him busy for a little while, I suppose. I'll sort of step up to the counter.
There. He just appears behind you.
Nothing personal, kid.
He's. I've already signed you all up for both quests.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's
Well,
go
without
get
even needing a
Kanji.
name, that's scarily efficient.
Yeah, we're just adventurer 1, adventurer 2, and so on and so forth.
But that means anyone could claim the reward at that point.
No
I
less
know a
than
reason why I'm going with you. But I will actually take your names. As he asks for your adventurer plates.
Yeah, I hand mine and Mushu's over.
I don't hand it over, but I show it to him.
Well, I don't have an adventurous plate, so
You don't get paid.
Probably your guild affiliation would have something similar.
Oh yeah, true.
yeah, see, I'd have my I think it's called a coat of arms, but I don't exactly have the specific thing you're looking for. So would that suffice, or would that technically still be invalid?
That will suffice. Because the Wing of Freedom are one of our co-affiliates. We work with them quite often for some reason.
I mean, that's funny because my mercenary company is called Free Wind.
Free Wind, you know what I mean.
He could be trying to trick me into something else. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean Free Wind. I
I
was
got-
thinking
I
of
guess
another
the-
group. Leave me alone.
This entire other group, yeah, but you're part of them. I know them. It's like, but I'm not.
No, I mean like another gang. Another gang. Yeah, but yeah, they do work with Free Wind regularly. So they do accept it.
Nice then. So to the carrot field.
The carrot field! Yay!
Are we trying to keep up with him? You know, I would have thought Mushu would be the crazy one.
Because we haven't been told where the field is, so we kind of need to, go in front.
Isn't the shrine up here?
Yeah, but you need more information from over here.
Nah.
Some low quality cabbages.
Leave my cabbages alone!
Have a look at the ones at the very bottom. They seem
Yeah,
to be very stretched.
Yeah, I know they're long cabbage.
Leave them alone! I gave up. I wasn't going to pay $1,000. He says, "Welcome to the carrot field."
Isn't this just a giant bush?
No, those are the leaves of the carrots.
They're a bit clumped together.
I mean, I'm not technically a farmer, but I do think that carrots required some space next to them, no?
They do,
My
yeah.
brush tool gave me this.
Hey, I'm asking in game, not like the DM person.
Oh, yeah. In game, they're more spread out. But just because my brush tool only gave me a brush and no like texture for it, it's like, yeah, it's close enough. It's not me.
So,
Now then,
how big are these carrots looking, DM?
he says, just walk down a bit.
Would we not be able to see the size of the carrots coming out of the ground?
No, the carrots that you need to pick up, you go down. You need to go
Yes.
down.
So that's just when we start walking, around and not through the patch. Because if there's like juvenile carrots, we don't exactly want to crush them, do we? You're trying to pause the game.
Yes.
Look.
As you walk past here, Peritron,
Oh no.
could you make me a perception check?
Perception. No.
No, I can't.
And then when you walk past here, Chaos, could you also make a perception? And you know what? Mushu can also do a perception. Now that I think about it.
What
Okay.
about me? I'm not going to find anything anyway.
Me neither.
Oh my god, everyone's rolling the same number.
You know what? The 12 will just make it.
Mushu sees us.
It's Mushu
So
again, the
when you
MVP.
when you walk past here, Mushu
Yeah.
notices in about this area there seems to be a carrot that the top of it looks strangely huge.
But you can say strangely human. I was like, what?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Meaning it's a big carrot.
I mean, so what's the size of a normal carrot? Because that's sort of what we were asking before.
Do you know the normal carrot you would see in a shop?
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a normal carrot. The carrot that Mushu saw, it's as big as a basin.
See, I just think that's the
Ah.
sugar rush talking.
Well, with the game still paused, I can. There we go. Mushu's gonna immediately run over there.
With the game paused, we can't ignore it.
Does Mushu go to pull on the carrot?
Yeah.
He pulls on the as he tugs the carrot ever so slightly, it bursts out of the ground.
God damn, that's a big carrot.
Carrot.
It's almost as big as Mushu. How's he holding it?
The carrot explodes out of the ground. It's so tall, Mushu's feet leave the ground. The carrot has a face, along with 2 legs and very stubby arms.
Ah,
Start eating
that's
it,
where the
Mushu.
catch is.
Start eating it, Mushu. You got this.
Also, it seems to have a couple of tools on it from quick notice. It seems to have a sickle and a slingshot. And it's
Slingshot.
and the bullets for the slingshot seem to be small carrots, baby carrots.
We're nowhere near Easter. Why are we having this type of quest?
Because it was prepared since Easter last year.
No,
I can see
because I'm at work, carrots became my enemy, and I want you to suffer as well.
How did carrots become your enemy?
Don't worry, in about 6 months' time, we'll enter a Halloween one shot.
With that, it's going to look extremely angry at Mushu.
It has a
It was
face.
still holding on to the tuft of like leaves above and just hanging there.
I'm just confused at how it looks angry. Does it have a face?
Yes, I did state that.
Right. Sorry. Must miss that bit.
Drink its juice. Were you all rolling for initiative or just it?
I believe we all are.
I'm waiting for
Okay.
confirmation. Yes, that's not a 0. You bumped my dice. How could you?
Damn it! You nearly made me have a 19, but you made me roll a 9.
Oh, look
Once
at that,
again-
Mushu goes first.
Once again, Mushu at the top.
Righty then, what will Mushu do? With one hand, with his short sword.
I'm surprised he doesn't take a bite out of it.
I mean, this will be normal. 11.
That hits.
Does that hit? Hey,
It's
that's
a
nice.
carrot. Stop wearing armor.
Yeah.
Yes, naturally
Um,
armored.
I can't do sneak attack because of it's not working. There we go. So 6 points of piercing.
It still lives.
Do
Not
not
be
have
here for a
multi
while.
attack.
Probably. It's us. What do you expect?
And there's your move.
All right, what is the distance of this? 120 feet. That's absolutely within range. I'm targeting the carrot, and I'm gonna smack it with a skeletal hand that comes out of the ground.
Go Hank.
Oh,
a
that's
hit.
gonna hit.
Well, 3 points of necrotic. And if it matters, it can't heal that 3 points up. Alright, then I'm going to take my movement, and I'm going to move slightly more down towards Chaos.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to use Sacred Flame. Wait,
Is it
is it
in
within
range?
range? No.
You want to move up closer then?
Move up here.
You just
Not
moved
in
in a
range.
straight line. Of course, it's not going to reach.
Okay, there. 60 feet exactly.
Or should there be like another one right in front of you?
I wouldn't doubt it. Please roll dexterity saving throw.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
that's bad.
You are broiling that carrot.
I am. Be cooked.
It still lives.
Seriously?
Yes.
Not for much longer.
It's gonna live for a while.
I mean, if used to a hand like that, maybe we should be looking for another one.
And die trying to kill it? No.
I mean, just don't pull it out of the ground. We can find them.
That is true.
Which I suppose that does also take an action, so it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hit.
Oh, nice. And I can get sneak attack on this as well.
Sneak attack doing what?
Yeah. And then as a bonus action, I can make an attack. Boom. And another 4 points of damage.
Oh my god. Cutting through it a lot faster than I thought you would.
I mean, it
a
does have
It's me.
four,
What are you talking about? It's the
it does
carrots.
have
Then.
4 people and a sneak attack.
Now then, the carrot's
this
gonna
water.
start shaking its head to get Mewshu off.
Ah!
Right,
Good.
cowboy.
Could Mewshu please roll a strength saving throw? The saving throw is going to be
Strength.
Is there any
Saving
positives or
throw.
minus to being souped up on sugar?
everything
Good.
he does wouldn't be to strength. That reminds me, Mewshu should have got an advantage on.
He's first anyway, does it matter?
Well, I didn't give it to you, so I can give it to you for this action head for this one time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little better.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Yushu will be able to hold on, otherwise he can let go safely and land pretty much in front of the carrot.
I
Leave
don't
the
think
choice
in
up to you.
front of it is safe.
Okay. Is that all the carrot's gonna do, or?
Well, I'm gonna wait until you do first, then the carrot will do.
Mushu is probably gonna go, let go, and safely drop to the ground.
For the carrot. Going to attack. This is
Who?
start. Going to attack you since you've done the most damage. Because of its short, stubby arms. Right barn. A 6. Misses. So it tries again.
Damn, this carrot has multi-attack.
It misses.
Yeah. And then it tries again.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I've always heard carrots were good for your eyesight, not for your attack speed.
It's got short little stubby hands. Leave it alone.
Oh, so the short stubby hand. So 2 of its attacks equal 1 normal attack. Gotcha.
So I now have advantage on this because of flanking.
Wow.
Hit.
Yep, and sneak attack also goes off.
Anything else?
Mushu does not have the ability to attack as a... Well, he can attack as a bonus action, but he won't get full benefits from it. So, as a bonus action, he will take the dodge action. And then that'll be the end of the turn.
Do I dare walk into the patch?
Yes.
Do it.
In any case, let's start off with using a nice chill touch on it. Because it's the only thing I can currently do at this range. Oh
No,
god, that's what I expected.
no, not.
No, you would not hear.
Alright, let's start moving in. How does it say I can move 25? I only have 20. I do have 25. I'm going an extra 5 feet. And that is the end of my turn. Wait, is this rough terrain in here?
No. You can walk.
Okay. Sacred Flame. Simply because I want to cook it. And it's most likely to hit.
Do we get extra if we cook it as we hand it in?
That's the power. You'd have to ask. You can haggle price if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'd ask the Chaos, not to the NPC.
I don't know. And that's the end of my turn. I'm gonna quickly grab a drink and be right back.
Orgid will still be here.
Yep.
Gedro!
Alright. My move. With that, same as the first. Because of flanking, gain advantage. Natural 20.
Please roll critical damage.
And sneak attack is also critical. So that's 30 points of damage.
Okay. Next attack.
Why the fuck is it not dead?
It's a beefy carrot, man.
Yeah, carrots are healthy.
Oh my god.
Another natural 20!
Oh my god!
You better thank Mushu, 'cause you got a nat 1 otherwise.
Yep.
Okay.
Even when he's not attacking, he's the MVP.
That being a good turn.
That's the end of my turn. Carrot's move. 2 natural 20s in a row. Damn. Oh, I
Okay.
just take 3 points of damage. Damn. Ah!
You shoot.
Oh yeah, Mushu's turn. Okay, Mushu will. Right. Going in for the attack once again.
Oh my god.
Another natural 20!
Man, the Chaos not even here for this fight.
I know, right?
So 28 in total.
Here comes the famous words. I loot the carrot.
You're gonna like take it, put it into your mouth, and then light it up like a cigar.
As you kill the carrot. Now, just so you know, it's the height of a medium creature. As you kill this carrot, you see as if like a kind of magical power disappears from it. As the face returns to normal, the hands and legs disappear, and the equipment along with it. As the carrot then falls over, to become
Can you
a
describe-
giant normal carrot.
Can you describe what a normal face for a carrot would be?
Like, you know, without the face.
It's the,
I mean, I'd imagine you'd say the face would disappear at that point, not return to normal.
Well, yeah, it would disappear.
it's like when the carrot has the face, it has the handsome Squidward face.
Oh god. As long as it doesn't groan at you.
Oh. Let's say, so you know, that's a carrot.
I think we know what a carrot looks like.
You've been asking me what the size of it.
I mean, here's the thing: you could have looked up a carrot with a face and also used that as
I
the
did.
image.
I couldn't find one.
Really?
Really?
That's like 30 minutes.
Those are some. Well, the first image is probably what I would consider using, but I think that's actually someone's face on a carrot.
Yeah,
And
I
I
have
have-
tried to avoid people's artwork and people with actual faces. You know, for copyright and all that.
Fair.
But just, you defeat this carrot, and as it falls and its face disappears, it lets out a somewhat subtle shriek.
Poor carrot. It was just living its life in peace, and then we just came and brutally murdered it. What about its wife, its children?
Is that
Don't
the
worry,
end of
they'll join
Mushu's
up
turn?
then.
Yeah.
Nizza, what do you do?
I guess I'm gonna have to look around for any other particular giant-looking carrots at all. You want a perception or investigation?
I'll allow you to do either.
Funnily enough, investigation's a bit better for me. Not really, though.
On. Can't find anything.
All I see are carrots. Yeah, well, I'll move a bit.
How-
and then-
However, as you walk, you step on a carrot and get launched into the air. Please roll acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Oh boy.
Average.
I mean, for a penalty, it's not terrible.
You land on your ass. You a somersault.
Well,
You land.
At least it wasn't your head.
I mean, with you in the group, that might actually be better, but I will refrain from further comments.
My turn?
Yes.
It got a nat 20.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you missed it,
Okay.
Chaos. It was 3 nat 20s, all rolled by Katron last time.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually impressive.
Tell me about it.
Just realized I don't have any crossbow bolts or arrows. Can't
It's
use my
close
short bow
enough. You can
crossbow.
walk up and punch it.
Nah. Sacred flame.
Man, you're a punk.
Monk
Is he though?
cleric.
That's a fail.
Yeah, it's called a clonk, I think.
A clunker. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm a clonk. I'm a clonk. Proud and simple.
Okay, doke.
Ending my turn.
Okay, then it will be mine.
And the sound of me hitting the ground would certainly drag your attention over this way.
Just out of reach.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Wait, you can dash as
I
a bonus.
yeah, I can dash as a bonus, just so I can get here, and then I'll use my main action. And since it's the only creature within range with my swashbuckler feature, I gain advantage.
And you're just advantage.
I know, right? I mean, I
Not
do call
bad.
this my crit build for a reason.
Why are you doing?
Sneak attack because I gain advantage on the finesse weapon.
Go.
Man, I can't wait for the next couple of levels that I can negate each and every single one of your advantage rolls.
Oh,
Wow.
uh,
Not
Yeah,
that I do that because I'm deciding to not be a pain, but darkness at will is in my future.
but yet you forget. I am technically blind.
He's not wrong.
I mean, that would mean technically you have disadvantage on every attack roll.
Yeah, but this is Ulrich. He's an exception to the rule.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah.
That means we're actually going to go great together if I put blindness down and doesn't affect you. Hell yeah. Advantage for everyone.
Except for me.
You don't need it.
Rude. Fair, but rude.
Are you doing anything?
It's the
It's
carrot's
the carrot's
turn.
turn.
Yeah, but you still had a second attack.
No, I used dash as a bonus action.
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot about that.
You were the one who pointed out you could do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I forget because his class feat. I thought it was like, oh, you just get to attack, but I fell anyway. You sure?
Ooh, Mushu's turn. Considering that they're on this side, they didn't gain advantage on this.
Wait, why do they gain advantage?
They won't because nobody's on the 3 squares opposite them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you said they gain advantage. What?
I don't know, Mushu's also a swashbuckler.
I mean, Swashbuckler wouldn't go off because you're standing within their 5-foot range.
I thought it only counted the enemy, not me. Oh,
Oh no, any creature within 5 feet of you.
oh I'm invisible. I'm not there. It activates anyway.
Yeah. So 6 points of damage. And that'll be it for them.
Oh boy. I finally get to swing my sword.
I swing my sword, my mighty sword.
Actually, you know what? Let's have movement be a little bit fucky. And let's go like that.
Oh, advantage on all ends.
Yeah, I believe that counts as advantage for everyone. And let's coat my weapon. It's a nice green fire as I swing it as casting of the spell. Now, would this
Oh,
count
nice.
as the flanking DM?
Yes, it'll be flanking.
Okay, then.
Nice!
That's a hit.
A little on the damage, but still. 9 fire, that's pretty good. And that is the end of my turn. Now, is Chaos willing to come in to also gain advantage on attack rolls?
I would, but okay, now it's my turn. And you know what? Yes. Wait. There we go. 20 feet.
Because no matter where you stand, you're getting advantage with that whip set up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go short sword. Advantage.
Oh, so close.
$21.
Yep.
Damage normal. Oh shit.
It's
End of-
something.
End of my turn.
Right, then my move.
So I found out what the other 2 carrots are in the initiative order.
Yep.
It is a little weird that it doesn't pause like that, and it flickers.
Oh.
Your reign of 20s has ended.
Yeah.
Still a hit though.
Yeah, still a hit. Do you know what? I'm going to save sneak attack to see if I can get better on my other one. No critical here, but it still hits. To 11 points. And with that, that is the end of my turn.
You know, I don't think I have this carrot targeted as my attack.
Yeah. So you hover over it, then hit T on your keyboard.
I know I've been hitting the target buttons in the combat tracker.
Right.
Going to use
Nimble
this
escape.
feature to disengage by burrowing down into the ground.
How dare it?
And it fades from existence. Where'd it go?
It is going to go down, reappear back up here.
Is that it? Okay. Gonna go and move over here. Go
I
in
also
for
like
the
how the
attack.
game still thinks Mushu's a skeleton.
Damage. And then as a bonus action, take the dodge.
Okay, let's move up. And let's use my other cantrip, the Booming Blade.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that was probably close to a miss.
To hit.
I was very spinning.
Spinny, spin, spin.
Yeah, it's movement, that's attack, and if it moves, I do have extra damage that it will take as well.
Try and escape
Okay.
us.
So my
Chaos,
turn?
you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. It's not letting me move. It said my turn. Get ready, my turn comes. And
Yeah,
it
because there's a
hasn't-
carrot between us.
Yeah, but it hasn't actually said I can move yet.
Yeah, because it's not your turn, it's the carrot's turn.
Now it has. Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
It's the invisible carrot.
Okay. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna use the move bitch slap.
That it is no such move as that, so pick another.
Unarmed strike is quite literally me giving them a bitch slap.
I mean, you can't deny him of that.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Apparently
That
you
is a
can
miss.
deny me that. I look and say, my apologies. And then I end my turn.
I'm going to be honest, if you got a nat 1 there, I was just going to have it let you back.
Instead of bitch slapping
Fair.
the carrot, you gave it a tender caress.
Alrighty then.
That's your turn, Hedra.
Beautiful.
I know I am.
First attack. Going in for no
Ooh.
Let's go in for the second one. Natural 20.
Roll some crit.
Seriously, again?
Well, there you
This
go.
is why I saved my sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's it.
And also it matters we can't see the other carrot on the combat tracker.
Do you kick roll?
Oh wow, really?
Hmm. Right. Alright, yep.
That would be Mushu's turn. So dodge is no longer affecting. And this 80 to hit. Damage. 80 back damage. And that will be the end of Mushu's turn.
Alrighty, that one's now down. Let's target this. Let's move a bit down and let's go for another booming blade.
Booming blade.
Hit.
Ooh, 5 points. Movement, that's an attack. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Gonna go up here. And then unarmed strike. Oops.
If you moved 5 more feet down, you would have advantage due to Mushu.
I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
It's
do
entirely
that.
up to you. You don't have to.
No, I'll do that. Attack! My god.
Yeah.
The hit.
Yay. 4 damage. Nice. And that's the end of my turn.
As much as I hate to ask, who are they attacking?
That is a good
Chaos.
question. Of course they're attacking me.
You can
I'm
see
not even
my
surprised.
little yellow dot on people.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can see one of them, but what about the other carrot that's nowhere near chaos? I mean, quite obviously that one's going to me. But
I can only target one person at a time.
yeah, that's another reason why I was asking. I was also curious enough if they were smart enough to, try to flank and go for me.
One did try. It saw it was hopeless, so the other one went, nah, not gonna try that.
I didn't even activate blur yet.
Ekron, your turn.
So it is. Oop, 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 oop. Targeting this one.
Carrot,
Ooh.
hang up on.
They deserve it.
Does that
Someone
hit
has to.
or?
No.
Okay then.
Yes.
Yee. We're going to do damage, and then going to do damage. That's the end of
These
my
are
turn.
beefy carrots.
Yes, they are. They're probably the toughest bows you've so far.
And I have
Oh,
a
most
curious
definitely.
question that can wait until after the combat. Because it's only going to become relevant after the combat.
Oh really? And what's that?
Do you want to know the question now or after combat?
I think
I
know
can
what it
probably
is.
wait.
You sure?
Yes, so it is. Mushu, where they are now, they don't need to move. Natural 20.
I'm about to ban that fucking natural 20 from a bloody hand.
And that's the end of them.
Alright, so let's target the same carrot between Mushu and I. Just also take use of that sweet, sweet advantage. And let's hit it with a booming blade.
Yep.
I don't know what it means by other form. Oh. 6 points. And if it dies, I'll use my movement. Otherwise, if it's alive, I will end my turn. I'm assuming it's still alive, so I end my turn.
Oh. These rolls for roll the extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Me?
I absolutely can. An extra 7 points.
Where'd it go?
I'm gonna laugh if it dies on the ground.
Weird. Okay, I'm gonna stand
Did it actually?
here and target this one with a Sacred Flame, because that actually deals more damage.
Success.
Damn. And that's all I can do. Damn. Ending my turn.
Okay. Now then, let's see if I'm able to do this.
He's gone.
Apparently not, as he disappears on me.
I'll try and catch one.
I am going to take the. Trying to figure out which one's the best one. Transform, surprise. Right. Bring incapacitated, invisible, marked, petrified, poison, prone, no. Dodge, ethereal, exhausted. Huh. This. I am gonna go and take the dodge action. As
Very well.
bonus action in my turn.
Mushu.
Mushu will do the same thing.
Neza.
I was looking up to see if I could do a charge attack, but apparently that's not a thing. I guess I will prepare an attack if one is going to pop up around me. And that'll be the
Very
end of
well.
my turn. It just immediately has a ton of circles on it.
I noticed. Dodge has to be done at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I'm concerned that we can't see it, yet it's attacking Mushu.
That was my second roll since I forgot to do advantage. I'll show you. Those two are both against me.
Oh right. Oh right, they have a sling, my bad. I was like, wait, the other one's
Yeah.
attacking? I don't see it on the map.
That is. And just so you're aware, the other attack it did was chaos. Failed.
So Chaos is a tanky boy this time around.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently.
Liquid flame.
Um,
I wish I could.
that would be a fail.
Roll that damage.
Take that, carrot.
Who lives?
No, that's the end of my turn.
It's the other carrot's turn. Ah, and he appears right up next to him.
Damage against you, Chaos.
Okay. I take 2 damage.
Hmm. This next attack goes towards Mushu, and you got against advantage again.
Oh no!
Citron!
Okay, so nothing happens. So Dodge deactivates. And 30 straight up to there. Since it's the only creature within 5 feet of me, I get a damage.
Hit.
No. I forgot it again. The one thing I don't like halflings for.
And then bonus action. And then that's the end of my turn. Making it Mushu's turn. Gonna go up here. Oh, right. Changing targets. It would be normal.
That was a
7.
miss.
Okay. Bonus action. Dodge.
Funnily enough, I don't think me pinging the enemies on the combat tracker is actually targeting it.
Pinning out. That ping.
Yeah, I think that just pings, it doesn't actually target it. I might
Ah,
just think
that's
loud.
fine.
Yeah, you need to hover
Yeah.
over the
There we go. So I'll
target,
do
then
another.
press
Yeah.
T on your keyboard.
Yeah, I immediately see the difference. Okay, so
Yeah.
I've made my target to the one that's on Ulrich, and I'm
God.
going to choose touch
Stop
because I
hitting the
can't hit
same
any of them.
carrot!
No,
No, that's the
Can
same
take-
carrot
it
from
can take
before as well,
damage.
that's the thing. That's a miss!
I didn't think that was going to hit. But I also did forget one thing. I'm not going to go back and do it now. But you remember how Rob rolled a 1 on an attack roll before, like start of combat?
Yeah.
Halflings can re-roll 1s, can't they?
Oh yeah, that is the thing.
It can too. Alright, that turns long as it's gone.
Yeah, that's I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it, but I did forget it again. This is the second time I've forgotten it now.
Alright. This carrot here makes some type of unearthly voice saying some unearthly words. This
In what
carrot,
language?
Most likely the Earth Primordial.
it's in carrot.
What if I spoke carrot? No.
If you could speak carrot,
This
I'd
one
be very
looks
impressed.
saddened. But yes.
No, stop! I'm here to tell you how to beat cancer.
Oh, Sucker's being a gnat. Fuck. Yeah, it's
Okay.
your turn.
I mean, well, I did I
20.
did move that to give you a little bit of cover, but man, everyone's hooked over now.
I know, right?
Fun fact: you move one more to the right, and that's advantage with a flanking Mushu.
How about you
That's
stop
it.
telling him shit and let him figure it out by himself?
Okay, but by the DM's rule, I will no longer say so.
Okay. Attack.
I don't really care
Advantage.
either way.
Huh.
That's a hit.
Yay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, well,
Carrot.
bye.
Oh no, he's running away like a coward.
So like me?
Yes, like you.
Gotcha.
I didn't see its ability pop up in the window.
They keep hitting pop out, not revealed to everyone.
Okay, I didn't know if if it was like, okay, now it moves away without using it. I like the fact that the character just hide as a bonus action.
Guys, you're on your turn.
My turn. Oh. Okay. Well then, if that's the case, since it's still the only creature within 5 feet around me, still get advantage. And I rolled double fives. So 10 to hit.
My screen went up.
That is a hit.
Nice. Yeah, then cheek again.
I was just gonna say you could use sneak attack and finish him off, but okay.
And there's only one target, inflict as
Yeah,
much
true.
damage as possible.
And with that, I got my turn. Making it Mushu's turn. They're gonna take the dodge action, and that's it.
Okay, let's move to here, and let's prepare to cast Chill Touch on wherever this thing's gonna be popping up out of the ground.
Oh no, the other one ran away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see its ability pop up, so I was like, is that Aeons?
Did it really run away?
Well, the music's changed.
It's... I'm gonna roll... Perception to try and find it.
Very well. May roll perception.
Shit.
Can't find it.
Oh no. I say to you guys, do any of you know where it is? I have no clue. And then I'm ending my turn, because there's literally nothing I can do.
I'm gonna make a perception check now. $18.
You notice by looking down the hole that it has created, it seems to have gone deep underground.
Do we have like a bucket of lava or something just to drown it out?
Very funny. Also,
I
as
think-
it starts becoming night with your battle, the lovely guide that brought you over here comes over and suggests that we return as you have completed.
I look at
I
him and say,
mean,
but we've
yeah.
only killed 3.
Yeah, but I mean, the quest did say that we should pick about 4. So it doesn't mean it means anywhere from 1 to 4.
Yeah, but if they're gonna give us a number, we need to get that number. I'm sorry, it's just pet peeve of mine.
I
Well, you
mean,
might
if
have
we're-
an opportunity later.
What if we jump down the hole?
I mean, you can try.
I would recommend
we're-
against that.
if we're really going to, and you really still want to kill it, we can just light a torch and throw that down the hole.
True, we could. If only we had fireball.
Well, if that's in your capabilities.
It's not.
Out of curiosity, how far down does that hole go?
At least 40. Right. Yeah, at least 40 feet.
So if my spell has an attack range of 120,
It is not a straight line.
also it curves.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, I would say, blow it to smithereens. Why don't you?
I mean, lantern oil and just covering up the top is still an option.
True. I'll let you do what you wish.
I'm not going to waste lantern oil on this.
Yeah, me neither.
That mean end of combat.
Yeah.
And that's going to be coming back up. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, as I suppose to my question that I could ask out of combat. What would you consider these things, considering that you're saying they're basically like a normal giant carrot?
And carrots would be considered objects.
Well,
Under normal circumstances, yes, hence my question.
well, you see, this place that we currently stand on used to actually be an experimentation area where people of all types would come and test spells, potions, all that. And because of that, when it comes to harvesting these carrots, sometimes they mutate and become carrot warriors.
Yeah,
Carrot
right now,
warriors.
a lot of those enchantments
best
seems to
you
have
got.
faded from them. So if I wish to target them with a spell, would they be considered an object, a creature, or something else entirely?
And if we just cast a spell magic on them, would that just get rid of the mutations?
They would be a creature. If you cast Dispel Magic, like Dispel Magic or something, on the field itself, the very little bit of energy left spell, so there'd be no more mutated carrots. But at this point, it's become like a town festival, entertaining to watch.
And the reason they don't tell anyone about this until afterwards?
This is entertaining.
You know
Yeah,
what?
gee.
That's fair.
Do you want to know the reasoning for my question?
No, if you wish reasoning.
I was going to cast Mending on the off chance our weapons would damage them beyond repair, so that way they're probably a little more palatable if you want to chop them up and cook them yourself. However,
Well,
Mending only works on
surprisingly,
objects.
When they are defeated, well, yeah, when they're defeated, they'll become an object, a giant carrot. But they usually are pretty pristine after defeating.
I mean, it's not going to hurt to have a small once over with them.
Yeah, not with the amount of crits I dealt to them.
If you want to do
I mean,
so.
yeah, you've absolutely shredded one of them, so figure if we're out here and we're hauling it away anyway, might as well repair up any sort of shredding that's being done to them.
Where, if you wish to do so, you can. However, I say we should save it for a later time. Getting dark out. Wouldn't be out past.
I mean, well, I'm assuming you just have to take these somewhere. Am I
They'll be
correct in
fine
that?
until morning.
I mean, we can drag them back since we're here.
I mean, I should be able to drag at least one of them back. So if you've got plans and you need it in the morning for whatever reason, it's there.
If you want to drag them back, I won't stop you. I'm not staying here much.
Well, the quest, I believe, was to deliver them, not just leave them in the field.
Quest
So I would
was for you to deal with carrots.
And they haven't been dealt with yet because I don't see them as food.
If I remember correctly, the quest was to pick carrots.
I
Yeah,
specifically
Yeah.
said deal with carrots.
Ah, yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense now.
I never said harvest. I said deal with them.
I mean, I wouldn't consider leaving them here
Where?
to rot dealing with them either.
If you can drag them back if you want. He's not going to stop you. He just doesn't like being out past night. No one in the town.
I'm not even asking for any extra payment. I'm just trying to get them where they're supposed to go.
If you take them back to the inn, that's fine. But
Yes, then I will do so.
Yeah, I'll take one of the carrots back to the inn.
That and you can have more talk of the town. Someone logging around the giant carrot at like what, near midnight.
I mean, since it's big enough, I can probably use it like a club.
A new weapon?
The carrot clubber.
Oh god. No, that would just be terrifying.
Best at night because it allows you to see better.
Oh god.
Well, I'm gonna head back and get some rest.
I'm going to grab one.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going back to the inn anyway, might as well see about dragging one of these there.
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna.
so you're
Unfortunately-
dragging them back? You don't actually have to take the icon with you.
I was like, well, how much could I drag back?
You'd be
Is
able
it
to
a
take
strength?
one each if you want.
Okay, I mean, I'll take one back anyway.
I'll take one back.
We're gonna have Mushu
Oh, you
take
know what,
one
I'll
back to burn off the
Pick
last
the
of his
one back
energy.
just for the hell of it. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Have Mushu drag the last one.
He's also handed you a notice. So tomorrow morning when the guild's open, you can go and get your payment.
Would we still get
Nice.
4 platinum, or will you only get the 3?
You'd still get the full.
Nice.
I mean, it could add to 15 silver if you were asking questions.
I did also state before the quest was finished.
Yes, I mean, technically asking questions now could ruin that too.
Quest is technically finished. We just need to pick up the reward later.
Until the reward's in my hand, it's not finished.
Okay, so you don't have to ask questions then.
That's
think I
why I'm
found
not
the
asking
shrine.
any questions about, you know, what they are. I just asked if we needed to move it, and if he minded if we moved it.
Now, as most of the party gets back to the inn, the garrison's going to start ringing a bell.
Whereabouts would the
Uh,
garrison be? Where's the sound of the bell?
It'll
In
be
that
this-
building?
Yeah.
That's the garrison. Where the
I'm
bell's
gonna
from.
go. I'm gonna
No,
run
it
to
seems
the
like this
garrison.
place has a curfew.
I'm gonna
I mean,
run to the
if those
garrison.
two guards are still there, I'll inquire about the bell.
I'm gonna do that now.
That's what I'm saying. If the guards are like right here on the marketplace, like as
Uh.
they're standing, if they haven't moved.
They are immediately going to tell you
As I'm like lugging a giant carrot behind me.
that for the past few weeks, a temporary curfew has been activated by the order of a garrison commander, and all patrons must be inside at this time, no later. We're going to tell you the same
Okay.
thing, Chaos.
Okay, I thank them, then start heading back.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, then I guess we're trying to fit these giant carrots through that tiny little door.
I'm gonna cross my legs in this corner and nap. Well, into my inactive state.
I would
Wait.
recommend against that, but okay.
Why? It's not like I haven't bought a room at the inn. Actually,
I mean, I guess you're choosing not to pay for a room.
yeah.
Okay then.
Actually, yeah, I'll just
So
go
what is?
here and cross my legs on the floor.
If she's just coming out to shut the door, I would have shut it once like all the carrots been
Coming out
dragged
to
in,
lock the door.
and I'd
Yeah.
ask whereabouts that she wants them.
She would say, just leave them over here, and her husband will come and do it.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, go over like in the corner bit. No, it's a window. So basically to the spot that's to the north of me, and I'll sort of tuck it all up next to the wall.
I lean against the table.
And then it's time to clock in. Do we need to get the key from the bar?
They
Pete?
would hand it to you.
It was already open.
Yep.
Yes, then it comes down to what key goes to what room.
So yeah, I was going to tell people that, but everyone just seemed to pick their own room.
Apparently. So,
It's straight.
yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
All the doors are just open. We're just ransacking the inn.
Nez. You get this room.
And I assume there's like a number identifier or something on it?
Yes, there is a number identifier.
Okay, so I will get to the door, double check it's the right door, I'll open it, then I'll turn around and bid my companions good night, and I'll see them in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
good night.
I'll give you a small wave.
I'll then go in and shut the door.
Yurik, you get this door.
Nice.
And Chaos, the inlay is going to be so nice and...
Are you sure?
Yes,
I'm happy in the corner, just
let's go.
sitting.
It goes to the basement.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that here.
That is fair enough, my friend.
So long rest.
Would seem so.
Yeah, so on the off chance anything happens during the night, I would not be sleeping in my armor. It takes approximately half hour to take it off, and in the morning it'll take like an hour to put it back on.
I can help you with that.
No.
Oh.
Normal?
Hmm?
Oh, I am
Wow.
good.
Wow, it's like I didn't get one, huh?
Yeah, separate one. You're further away.
Is this before we sleep, as we sleep?
As kind of
Griffith is the way to
through
tap
the
it up.
night kind of thing.
Would that technically be rolled at a disadvantage then?
No.
Well, I ain't finding nothing.
You're-
Yes.
As you're resting, before you become fully deep in slumber, you hear as if though it's echoing through the wall, scratching something. And because you got such a high night number, it also sounds like something's happening outside.
Is there a window to my room?
There is not.
Can we make a window?
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the door and see if I hear anything.
It sounds to be coming more outside.
Okay.
Did we get the
If
long
that's
rest?
the case, I'm gonna go into stealth.
Are you going out to have a look?
I'm gonna go out of my room and then stick into the walls and then over here and listen to this door.
It does. Well, you can hear Nez having a little sleep. But you
I probably would snore being a halfling.
Yeah.
but you do hear still the same sound as if an army is around with
Okay.
feet up, down.
Staying close to the ground, I'm going to go and peer out this window.
You only see the shed. Bang.
So I don't see anything. That's the only window, unless gonna go and stuff. Because I know that these are windows up here.
Yes.
So I'm just
Now,
gonna
everyone's. There does still seem to be people here, and they all seem to be on edge.
go. Okay, I'm just gonna, after like cracking the door open and also seeing this, I'm just gonna go and open up the door like normally as I walk in, close it behind me. And probably just go and take a seat here.
As you take a seat, you see the cat wave you over.
How do you do?
Sorry, lads,
fellow
but it seems like I
patrons?
have another appointment as I go around and take a seat here.
Can't sleep with all the noise.
Well, let's just say it piqued my curiosity.
From my information gathering, you took a job at the event.
That I did.
One to do with an old altar.
This has something to do with that?
Let's just say, for tonight, you stay inside. For the dead, seem to be restless.
Considering that I have to adventure with one, I can already tell you that he's pretty restless.
Let's just say, once you've solved the issue with that quest, not only will you get paid, it would help to.
Hmm.
And I'll do.
Oh?
I'll give you a little bit of information and a bounty.
Okay, now I'm getting behind this.
There is a high cultist now.
Is that it?
If you continue your quest, he informs you that you will finding them. He'll give you 10 platinum. Kill them.
Okay.
Along with another piece of information that you might find interesting.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
But I'm just making a note of it before I forget.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
With that, I'll probably like stand up. Then probably head back to the top. As I do, I kind of like look outside the window to see if any of the dead move past.
Which window?
This one up here.
You would see a zombie, and if you look down this way, you just catch a glimpse of a skeleton.
Ah, you don't actually have tokens for it. Okay.
Tokens, yeah.
Oh no, you do. Yeah, yeah, I see them now.
Tokens all over the place. I just had them hidden during the day.
Fair enough.
Like
I just couldn't see them because I was
throughout the
too far away
entire
from the window.
town- Throughout the entire town, for 60
Okay.
plus.
With that new information, I'll probably go and head off back to bed.
I'm tokens. Go to a new day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we have been streaming for 3 hours.
Yes. So we will again. I will just run one more long rest day. And then as it comes daytime, I believe that is where we session. We have gone past 7. Unless people want to continue.
Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't. We will end here if people are okay with that.
Okay.
You had fun with carrots.
We did. Healthy. You know what they say? The carrot of the day steals your lifespan away.
That's a new one.
I mean, that's vaguely similar to the old phrase. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but only if aimed right.
That's funny. Right then, that was really fun.
Yeah.
All good. If someone wants rating.
I have an idea for who to raid. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it.
Uh, in general and current server.
General, this one. Okay.
I see your username, but God help you.
Now I'm just checking if they're still alive or not. They should be still alive. Okay, here we go.
Oh, these people, we've read them.
Yeah. Apparently they started a new campaign.
I see. Well, I've started my raid.
Yep.
We're gonna go and raid a crispy. We
Oh
raid
god,
number 4.
that is an O2 relevant username, isn't it?
So true.
Maybe, who knows?
But yeah, I have been your DM today, Demon.
Thank you, DM.
You're welcome. Hopefully, we can start doing this more often.
Yes, thank you for the game.
Yeah,
And I hope that everything's going all right with Nash.
I just don't think
Yeah.
I'm interested in that anymore, to be honest with you.
I mean, the only thing I'll say is that it'd be nice to know if that's the case.
Well, remember, he always said he doesn't like online D.
I mean, yeah, I realize he said that he, probably wouldn't end up enjoying it online, but it would be nice to know if that's actually the case at this point, because
Yeah, they've been part of it
otherwise
for a while.
otherwise we're just going to be asking him to do something he has no interest in because we haven't been given that type of answer yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is something we can sort out offline.
Yeah. With that, I say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've been Demon.
how
Enjoy your
Demon's
time
been.
zones.
I've been getting drunk.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone.
I've been Chaos. All hail Demon's Primacy.
Oh, you just got it.
And
Nice.
yeah, like less than a second.